first day of the dig starting on the land. Up bright and early, 7:27, Paul starting to dig out the land. Tony's still in bed, about to get up. Quite a big project today. All this land needs to be levelled. All this land is going to be levelled back to the fence. All this area here, the trees have all been cut back, ready for the machine to be able to go under. All this rubble. There's the stand we used for the painting yesterday. We'll update the video later on to let you know the progress of how it's going on. For a coffee. Over and out. Two and a half hours into the dig. Starting to dig out for the driveway today now. There's Paul on his machine. He's always happy in his machine because he's not doing any work. There's the rubbish behind. Tony is now out of bed, which is nice to see. And there is Gina in the distance, starting to help out with the wheelbarrow and sit. So much of the ground has been levelled out in the distance over by the sheds. Starting to take a bit of shape by here. There's Gina picking up all the straw. And there is our Sid having a bit of a sniff around, see what's going on. And there's Tony helping Paul in the digger. Starting to level off the ground.
Careful for a coffee over there.
I love it. So I'm starting the driveway. Idea here, take a lot of ground out, stack it all behind me, level the rest of the land up with the dirt. Basically we're just going to be putting breeze block wall around, render after, but I am going to put brick lights in, flush fitting lights, LEDs possibly, and then a pergola up over the top of the driveway, because in the video you will see I mention about the olive tree and a grapevine and not trying to damage any of the roots. So there's a big grapevine there and we want to grow that all the way up over the pergola and pick some grapes and make some wine in the cellars, because there is all winemaking equipment still in there. Yeah, as for the floor of the driveway, we're not sure yet. Decorative chippings maybe as a temporary measure, maybe concrete, but we do like the old stone in the roadways, which is just outside our house. I think it's Cascada or Calcada. I would love to put a design of that down and maybe put a little emblem in the middle, you know, just do a bit of artwork with it, and just have a little play with it, I suppose. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Okay, so this didn't go to plan, did it? I had all the ground, well, all the muck which came out of the driveway, stacked it behind me, pushed it all out, leveled it all out, all was going well. Back and forth with that fig tree, it's so big and so bendy. One of the branches flicked back, I heard a pop, looked behind, and my window had smashed in someone else's digger which I've hired, which is not good news, especially when you can't find glass, and neither can he at the moment. So yeah, we've got to replace some glass for the guy, but we're having trouble even finding glass. Anybody knows any way for a Kabuto, and let me know, comment below. Thank you very much.
Right, I don't know how much they've all said today, but Paul had his new little toy delivered last night, his digger. So he has been outside all day levelling the ground off. It all looked pretty level, but we've dug a proper driveway which we will get walls built, and at the moment he's just putting all the hardcore in there from the house. So all the walls that we knocked down that was just left for the steps, he's just putting in the driveway, and I don't even know what he's doing, to be honest, but there's a reason for it. So yeah, here he is. As much done as we can. Now we've got that. So no doubt we'll see a bit later on exactly everything. See you later. Bye.
The area you're looking at now, which we are clearing, close to the back door, the steps, hard to see from this view, but if I'm allowed, we'll have to look into planning, etc. I want to create a veranda, but we want it really old and rustic. I want to actually make it from trees, logs. The flooring on it will be live edge, or waney edge is what I call it. I'd probably machine the timber myself. I want to buy the logs as they come. I'll get my Alaskan sawmill out and I shall machine the timber myself, so that'll be a good video for you to watch. I've only done it a couple of times, but I do love playing with wood. Yeah, so big veranda, big tree trunks coming up, waney edge or live edge, flooring throughout and side panels in eucalyptus, because I've used a bit of that which come out of the old ceilings in the house, and it's very similar to oak, to be honest. Back home I do a lot of furniture out of old rustic oak, and it seems very similar. So